My name is Becky Palmer. I have been dispatching in San Francisco area for 10 years. My grandfather was a high patrolman out in Bakersfield back in the day. And my mom used to tell stories about him coming to pick her up from school and always wearing seatbelts, and would tell her about these stories when she was learning how to drive to freak her out. So hearing those stories and growing up about it, it was kind of interesting. And a friend of mine that I worked with saw the flyer in the Templeton offices and said, hey, you should go apply for dispatch. And I said, maybe I'll try it. I love dispatching. I wish you could say there was a typical day in dispatch, but there definitely is not. While you're on the floor and you're waiting, you're hyper vigilant. You're in that mode so that when it comes in, you can be prepared for it. And it can be, a dog barking, or it can be a choking baby. A capsized boat, or, a pilot that's lost his electrical and you're helping him, land. And you have to, just flip the switch that fast. We are a close family in this office. We definitely are. These people have, rode this kind of emotional roller coaster with you and been through these major incidents, and it really bonds you together. My kids are my world, definitely. I love being able to spend time with them and come home to them and provide for them, Being a single parent is hard, so I value and enjoy all the time that I get to spend with them. You're everyone's first point of contact when they're in a crisis situation, and I love being able to be there for them and calm them down and get the information. One was a woman who was trapped in a car, and she was actually out on Highway 46, and she was holding on to her husband, who was unconscious next to her, and she had gotten her 2-year-old from the back seat and was holding in her lap. And she actually told me that she was, I think, 6 months pregnant at the time, and they were in this big head-on accident. And she was upset, but she was holding on. She was like keeping it together because, her husband's unconscious, her daughter's upset, and she was trying to be calm. And she's kind of like, I think I'm bleeding and I think I'm having a miscarriage. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm talking to her, and, she starts like praying. And I just started, praying with her on the phone, telling her that, she's doing such a good job, that she's being so strong for, her child that's there with her, and that, she's going to get through this. And that call definitely stays with me. That one does. You do take it home. You try not to, and you want to leave it at the door when you go home. But some days I go home and you just hold your kids a little bit tighter and you give them a big hug, and you're like, I'm really, really happy to come home to you because somebody did it tonight, and that's hard. I wanted to be a dispatcher to try to make a difference. I wanted to help people. That if you feel like if you make a difference in one person's life, then I feel like I'm contributing, I'm doing something worthwhile that I'm definitely proud of.